Are you thinking about selling your home in Northern Kentucky? Are you trying to decide, should I list it now? Should I wait? Or should I even sell it all? Maybe I should rent it out. The 2025 real estate market here in Northern Kentucky is shifting, as it is across the country. And I'm here today to break down the ins and outs and give you everything you need to know before making a decision. I'm Sarah Shire Arnett, your Northern Kentucky real estate professor, and I specialize in helping homeowners like you make smart real estate decisions. Whether it's buying, selling, or investing, I'll make sure you have all of the information you need to make the best decision for you and your family. Now, if you find this video helpful, make sure you subscribe and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't ever miss out on any of this great content. Now let's dive in. So the number one question on everybody's mind in real estate is, what are home prices doing? Are they going up? Are we on the verge of another crash? What is going on? Well, overall, we are like the tortoise in the hare analogy. We just have a slow and steady appreciation here in Northern Kentucky in our home values. The one exception to that was during COVID, and immediately after that, then we were seeing huge appreciation rates. But now we are back to the slow and steady appreciation year over year. And that's what we're seeing again. Now, between February of 2024 and February of 2025, in Boone, Kenton, and Campbell counties for single family homes, we did see a 15% increase in value from February 2024 to February 2025. That is a big increase in value. And we're expecting this year to see another slow increase. Maybe not 15%, but we're still expecting to see an increase in value over the course of 2025. But it's not just about home values. It's also about how long things are taking to sell and how much inventory we have on the market. What we have been seeing as we've headed into the first few months of 2025 is that inventory is rising here in Northern Kentucky, which means that you have more competition as a seller out on the market. That's also meaning in many areas we're seeing days on the market increase from what we saw last year. Now, overall, homes are still selling very quickly, and we're still seeing homes sell for very strong prices. But that may change as we see more competition come on the market with other sellers entering the market. Now, the other side of that is interest rates. What are interest rates doing? That is another big question on everybody's mind. Right now, as of the day that I'm making this video, we're seeing interest rates on a 30-year fixed mortgage right around 6.75, 6.8%. The industry leaders are expecting that we're going to see rates hold pretty steady this year. We might get down into the 6.5. We might see some days at 6%. It just depends. Rates fluctuate every day. So once you make the decision to sell and buy something else, you're going to want to make sure to talk to a good lender so you know where rates stand and when to lock your rate in. But we're not expecting to see huge changes in the interest rates over the course of 2025. So, should you list your home? What should you do? Should you do it now? Should you wait? Should you rent it out? The answer to that question really depends on your situation. If you are cramped in your house and you need more space, I would say better to put your home on the market now and buy something else, because interest rates are going to stay right about the same and you can always refinance later on, but we are expecting home prices to increase. So yes, you might get a little more for your house, but you're going to pay a little bit more for what you're buying. So if you're thinking about upsizing or downsizing, I would say go ahead and put your home on the market now. We are not seeing a ton of inventory on the market, and you're probably still going to get a good price and still get a decent price on what you're buying. If rates drop considerably, then we're going to see a flood of people into the market, is what we're anticipating, because there is a lot of pent-up demand in the home buyers market right now as people wait for interest rates to come down so that they can afford to buy a home. If that happens, we're going to see buyers come into the market, which means you might get a little higher price for your home, but you're going to pay a higher price for what you're looking to buy. So if your situation is one that really moving makes sense because a life change, or your house is too small, or your house is too big, or you've had a job change, then absolutely put your home on the market right now. Now, if that doesn't apply to you and you'd like to move, but maybe not, then we need to sit down and have a conversation and look at the numbers specific to your home, what you're selling and where you want to buy, so that you can make the best decision for you. Because we can talk all day long about national averages and even averages here in Northern Kentucky, but real estate is very localized. And while one neighborhood might be selling like hotcakes, another neighborhood might be a little bit slower. So we want to make sure to figure out what's best for you so that we can help you make the best decision for you and your family. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And if you have any comments or questions about the real estate market, leave them in the comments below and maybe I'll turn it into my next video. If you want to see if making a move makes sense for you in 2025 with specific information on your home's value, click the link below for a home valuation report or send me a message and I'm happy to sit down with you one-on-one and talk about your specific situation. Have a great day and I'll see you on the next video.